talk about career. The topic here is that parents should allow their children to choose their own career. Don't force your child. Because this career that I'm talking about is it will be like is there that will be making their money in future. Like you working. You're working in order to earn money. Don't force your child. Let him or her choose his or her own choice. When the child do what he or she wants, that is his interest, the child will be successful about that particular thing. A child that wants to become a doctor or a child that wants to become an actor, let that child be what he or she wants. Because that interest is that child wants to become a doctor. Why forcing that child to become a lawyer? I've seen a family that the father wants the child to become a doctor. At the end of the day, forcing that child, abusing, beating that child, at the end of the day, the child was not successful. He did not put all his interest in it. He did not make it the way he's supposed to make it because his choice was not to become a doctor. He wanted to become an actor. So that child will never be happy. The child, the zeal is not there because you force that child. So the child will not be making money the way the child is supposed to make it. So they may even call him that doctor, come for so thing. I can't come today. People should leave me. Maybe deny they need the attention of that doctor. You will not let that child to be successful the way it's supposed to be because that was not his choice. He might say that after all, my father forced me or my mother to become a doctor. It was not my choice. So why? So if anybody that is doing this, you do was stop it. Don't force your child. Let your child choose his or her own career, his interest or her own interest. That interest, if that child wants to become a musician, let that child be to become that musician. Apart from this, another point is that at the end of the day, some people will become dropouts. They will not finish the higher institution. After the secondary level, they might not be able to cope again, to move on. Because some children, the way they always feel, their emotion is very high. They might be thinking that, my parent forced me, not my choice, not my will. They might not finish their study at the end of the day. They might become dropouts, maybe 2-3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years. Say, let me go for my choice. And then that the money that the parent has spent has become a waste because the child dropped the career. Maybe that is now in part 2 or 5. Being a medical doctor, the child dropped the career and now change. He changed his field to become what he or she wants. Now that the parents' money have wasted. So don't force your child. It can cause dropout for that child. That child might not finish that course at the end of the day. And two, the child will never be happy about it because it's not his or her own dream. The child will not be able to move on the way it's supposed to be. So parents that is doing all these things should stop it. At least in schools we have counselors, school counselors. So standard school have school counselors, most standard school. That they will counsel that child from DS3. They would have known the ability of that child, what that child can become. Maybe the child can be in science class, arts class, or commercial. They will sit that child down and explain some things to that child. If you want to become a doctor, maybe that child is good in science subjects. They will explain some things to him or her. You want to become a doctor, this is what you will do. You want to become a nurse, you want to become an engineer. So the child will now say, okay, this is what I want to become. Those that are even cancelling them, they are not forcing them. They will just tell them different options because they already know the capability of that child. They will tell them different options. So it's now for you to choose what you really want because the interest of that child really matters. If you have interest in that thing, you'll be able to perform very well. That child will become successful in life. Because you know that, yes, I'm not that chose this career. I chose it, so I will never be pushed to shame. I don't want to be put to shame because your own choice, your own will, not anybody that force you. So you want to put on your efforts in order to make it. It's your objective. And objective is something that at the end of the day, you want to achieve it. And when you're able to achieve it, you're very happy because it's your interest. You want that thing. you want it, not nobody force you. Some parents are doing it to stop it so that their child will be happy. Some parents are regretting that they have forced their child about their career. They have forced them to do what they don't want. I don't know, the child will come drop out. I don't know, the child will not enjoy his life. The child will never be happy. The child will not be successful about that particular career. I see so many doctors now that there are no more doctors. There are no more lawyers. There are no more engineers. There are now actors, musicians. Some people even study agric. At the end of the day, they now discover their talent later. They became a musician. Some people became a teacher. Later, they discovered the real talent in them. At least they were able to change. If that kind child was that the parent that forced that child, it's my parent, but if that child was one that even chose the career, when he or she was in secondary school, say, well, nobody forced me, but I still want to change. Later, some people really they will realize their own will or talent at the end of the day. What they are really good at. So please, parents, if you are doing this thing, you need to stop it. Don't force your child. You that are listening to me right now, stop doing it. Anybody that have done it, know in your mind that you have made a big mistake, huge mistake. If you have done it before, you have made a what? You have made a big, huge mistake. When that child come back from school, anytime, maybe from campus, just beg that child that I'm very sorry, my child. I know I've made a huge mistake by forcing you to do what you don't want. And if it's not too late, if that child is just as maybe part 1, that can still change, or part 2. But if it's like 4, 5, 6 years, if the child, the time that is going to do it, let the child continue. But you have to beg that child, because it's not a good thing at all. Because the interest of the child really matters. Is that interest in that child that made the child to be happy about doing that this is what I want and that is what I'm doing. Career is a very big deal, because it's the beginning of the child's life, and it's the future of that child. Career, job, because from that job that you earn your daily income. If it's monthly, you're earning your money, you earn it monthly, and it's every day to also earn it. I've seen some people they are even musicians. At the end of the day, they are now what? Fashion designers. They realize they are what? They are real talent at the end of the day. So parents, if you are doing this, stop it. You do not make that to be happy. The child will never be happy with such parents forcing that child, abusing that child, beating that child because you want your child to become a doctor, an engineer. Is it a doctor and engineer that they are human being that they can make it? Or is it a lawyer that they are human being that they are successful? So we even see some doctors that they are not even really successful now. We have some engineers too that they are not successful. The major thing is that we should do what we want, our choice. And God should help us anything we are doing. It's not that until when my child become a doctor that my child will become somebody in life. No. That is not it at all. So parents, if you have made this mistake, try to amend. Stop forcing your child to do what you want. Stop it. Especially career is a big thing. Let's take to it. If you are watching this, thank you right now. Thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel at Team312. Give a like to this speech of mine. Subscribe. Share it to your loved ones. As I did, God will continue to bless you. Put on your notification bell. God bless you. Bye for now.